Enraged affiliates of a clinic run by Argentina's bank clerks union scream out, "Assassin!" This as police arrest the deputy director of this health center, where diluted, expired, and even fake medicine was distributed to patients. Medicine that was supposed to save the lives of patients suffering from cancer, hemophilia, and AIDS, among other severe illnesses. In Argentina, trade unions and corruption are synonymous. But revelations about the workings of a so-called medicine mafia have shocked even the most hardened here. Without this morphine-based medicine, Elena Bonifacio says she would literally die of pain.
It's 2% methadone. The doctor says that after my brain surgery, some of my nerves were left raw. I can't function without this.
A year ago, she says, the clinic's pharmacy filled her prescription with a strange-tasting drug that did not stop her pain.
I couldn't get out of bed and I screamed out for relief. Normal painkillers don't work, but there was something wrong with the medicine they'd given me.
Now she knows why. The majority of Argentina's workforce gets health care through schemes run by their respective trade unions. The president of the bank clerks union, who was also the director of the clinic where tampered medicine was distributed, is under investigation. He's suspected of operating in cahoots with the pharmaceutical company that sold the health scheme everything from stolen drugs to capsules that contain talcum powder and flour instead of medicine. A union official who blew the whistle on the operation says both the union and the health ministry ignored hundreds of complaints filed in the last 5 years.
It is impossible to say how long this has been going on or how many people have died because they were given adulterated drugs, which patients paid for with their contributions. Cancer patients and doctors began to get suspicious when their hair didn't fall out.
It turns out the owner of the pharmaceutical company that sold the adulterated drugs was a big contributor to President Cristina Kirchner's election campaign. That too is now under investigation. And the scandal goes further. The wife of the murdered owner of another pharmaceutical company has been arrested on charges of distributing bogus cancer medication to several other union-run health schemes. In fact, prosecutors are calling for the investigation of at least 50 of them, suspected of having received altered drugs from medicine mafias, with or without the union's knowledge. Elena Bonifacio shows us a photograph of her husband, who died of cancer 4 years ago.
He died extremely fast. Now I can only wonder whether the drugs they gave him were real.
It's a question scores of Argentines are asking as a federal judge tries to uncover just how many people's lives were lost or put at serious risk in the name of greed. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.